Okay, so we have another Stalingrad game. Since also solo Islands of Ice, this is a clan battle warm up from a few days ago, or not a few days ago. It was actually yesterday. But uh, so I'm on to the 910 spawn, the furthest east spawn possible on the 910 line. You have a div with the cruiser Zara. It's a very good player on our team, so we're fortunate for that. But the enemy team also has a PN div, so this is gonna make things interesting. Start off with our usual positioning, I guess. Um, again, I'm running rudder mod in slot 5, so that makes my conceal go much larger. Again, it just favors my kiting playstyle, so that's what I stick with usually. We have our two Shimikazes and our gearing up here first. Hmm. So it's gonna full speed. My concealment is on top of the cap. Normally, I would have been turning out by now, but I know that they spawn like destroyers have to spawn at around like D or sorry at B sorry yeah C8 or C9. So that means it's gonna be a while before they can spot me. Uh, that's actually a miscalculation on my part. They do spot me. But I think I should be fine. It's the Yamato, Conquer. They're all on the other side. Unless like yeah, that's Montana. He's behind the island, so he won't have shots on me unless there's a Yamato like or a Montana on the 9 line, which there is. Look at his shells. He's not. He's under lead, so I'm just gonna slow down, and he should not be able to hit me. Uh, okay, do get a bit lucky here. I think that could have actually citadeled me if he'd aimed higher. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the AP, but I immediately switched to HE right as the word goes outside. You really do want to be making use of this HE, especially against angled ships. AP only Stalingrad is not really. I wouldn't say it's the right way to play. You need to be fluid with your ammo types. If I'm honest, you have a fire and the turret out, so I'm gonna DCP that. And I'm running. My build has no fire prevention or no basics, but I do run Kuznetsov improved high alert and the improved jack of all trades. So that makes my like uh, DCP cooldown like almost as short as destroyers. This guy's way under leading, so I'm gonna slow down again. It's just about reading shells. Even aiming at me. The guy's like aiming off the map, probably at the GK beside me. So that means like even though like I got relit like immediately after I DCP'd, my cooldown is gonna be like 20 seconds before the fire actually runs out. So I can just spam my DCP, and as long as I'm not getting like triple fired, it's not gonna be too much of an issue because my DCP cooldown is very very short. So we're gonna continue to spam HE at this Montana. I can see that he's going in a pattern. He's like angling, shooting, then angling back in. So I know exactly when he's going to turn out. So I load AP for that. You can see I'm being fluid with my ammo types, not just taking only HE, only AP. This guy's on the border. I kind of shot a bit high to predict that. Yeah, border shooting is kind of a difficult, or just kind of weird, not really difficult. He's shot ahead of me, so I'm gonna slow down again. One thing I like to do when I'm playing Moss or Stalingrad, these ships have some really good Excel, as long as you're running propulsion mod in slot 4. So what I do is I like to reverse or just stay stopped. And right as I know that they're on reload or they're turning to shoot me, I'll go from stopped or from reversing to full speed. And as I hit 16 knots, I'll immediately slow down, or at least like when they shoot, I'll slow down. So that'll make it seem like I'm going forward, but then when they shoot, I'll like immediately slow down after that, just to throw them off. Because the smoke stacks will look like I'm going forward or I'm accelerating, because that's how smokestack physics work in this game. Monty's continuing to stay angled. He's just running off the map, so I'm going to continue firing HE. You have some very, very bad fire RNG in this game. 45 hits and not a single fire. Stalingrad fire chance is actually very good. It's 35%, I think, base. There's our first fire of the game, right as I say that, and he insta DCPs. So ideally, I'd be getting more fires here, but it's just some bad RNG here. I see that the Montana DCP'd his first fire, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch to the other Montana while the first Montana's DCP is active, because shooting HE at him won't do me much good. I know Montana has like a 20 second DCP time, so now I know that his DCP should be off. I'm getting torped from the weirdest angle here, so I'm kind of in a bad spot here. I'm going to try and dodge these torps, but that's going to force me broadside to the Montana. Honestly, I'd rather take the risk of getting hit by the Montana, because I've been able to dodge his shots pretty consistently up till now. So I think the torps are a bigger threat to me than Montana. So that's why I'm gonna prioritize not taking the torps first. So you can see, again, I do get lucky. He actually aimed that correctly, I think, but I was too angled out for how he aimed. Now he's aiming forward, but I'm already reversing. If I needed to go dark, if I'd gotten slapped there, I could have just abused the border and then went dark. But this is actually a permafire, I think, that has going right now because he had his CCP. But his CCP should be up again shortly, so we can already see like we're up 2 ships. Notably DDs. DDs are the most important thing to keep in mind. Some AP for like a good 13k salvo. You always want to switch to that AP when ships are broadside, even battleships. Like you can see, I'm not going for the citadels here because you can't citadel Montana at this range. Instead, I'm going for the belt and the belt pins, and I'm still doing a good amount. That was actually a very low damage shot. If this Yamato, if I had more time to shoot him, I probably could have citadeled him here. I think you can citadel Yamato at like 13 kilometers. It's very not well protected citadel. Let's see if I can. Well, this Montana's behind the island, so I can see that we've basically like rolled over A, and they're all pushing into this one corner at C. So what I want to do, I'm going to be aggressive here and push in, so I can make a crossfire with my team, who's going to be pushing in from the west, or the west, and our Primato, who's getting farmed by an FDR, which is unfortunate. I'm using the border turn. Montana shouldn't be able to hit me or citadel me because I'm way too angled. Well, that was nice. I think he pinned my superstructure or something, or maybe he just got some pins on the bow. Not critical damage, but I don't know. Maybe. That is a lot of damage. Yeah. I should have been a bit more vigilant about how I made that turn there. It's a PN Smond. He's beyond the island, not going to shoot that Conqueror. There's 2 Conqueror. That's like some massive HE power right there. So we don't want to. I'm going to try and put the island between them and myself while shooting the Smond. Smond is our main threat here. Can't let this guy live. He has some really good gun power potential. And our gearing is fighting him. He's also probably a decent player, I think. I don't actually know, but we do want to remove him as fast as possible. Our gearing is losing the trade, obviously as expected. So our goal is just gonna be to focus him. He's on like 2k. Gearing actually traded pretty decently, to be honest. I'm gonna switch to AP. If I switch to HE, I won't have the time to kill him because Swan does like 47 knots with speed boost and speed flag. So if I switch to HE, I wouldn't have the time to actually catch him and kill him. He's in my radar range here, so I should be able to kill him here. That's a blind shot. I should be able to kill him with my... Yeah, that's a pen. He's like super low. I can just radar him though, which is great. Should be able to arc that, I think. Yeah, rare gun. Go, go, go. My main gun won't arc that. Lead correctly. Yeah, there we go. Now Conquer is a Mega Mong, so he's like... Yeah, it's not how you play Conquer. He missed that, but he's also showing his... how do I put this? He's turning his skirt. So that means I'm able to citadel him from where I am right now. You can see our team like basically walked over the enemy, so it's just me and this Conqueror right now. We just get to free farm this guy because he's... Yeah. There's 2 citadels. I can citadel a Conqueror from up to 15 kilometers, I believe, 15, 16 kilometers. That improved DCP cooldown times going into helping out a lot here. So yeah, there's the Stalingrad AP, 15 kilometers. I can citadel him here, or I should be able to. So let's see that. Bit of an unfortunate salvo. Worcester should be dead here to my team, I think. I'm just gonna run into this conqueror here. He's broadside, I can kill him quickly. Worcester, I don't really care about. He's broadside. Kuznetsov saving me. There we go. Worcester dies, so it's Conqueror. And now this Conqueror is time to die as well. 12 kilometers broadside, I can definitely citadel this guy. I'm on 7k. I should be able to last one salvo, if not two. Depends on how good he is at dodging. To make sure I'm not getting team torped here. Yeah, citadels are rolling in. This is like an 11-minute game. Kind of unfortunate. Oh well. He's angling, but Stalingrad has these special angles, so I should be able to citadel him still. I say as I get 3 non-damage shots. Need to aim a bit further back, I think, for the lower angled parts. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah. I think this game really highlights how you need to be fluid between ammo types, to be honest, and the aggression control. We saw that it was a roll, so we got to push in. I'm saturated pretty well, so he won't do much to me. Maybe I get the skill. 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I won't get that kill. Pretty decent game, 232k.